So in this video, we're going to take a look at how to draw a bar chart, and we're going to start with some data given just like this and use a tally chart to first do that. We'll try and make sure we find some of the pitfalls along the way as well. So the first thing we've got to do is to look at this data and create a tally chart to figure out the frequencies. Because when we draw a bar chart, we want to know how many people have a size 8 or a 6.5, and so on and so on and so on. Okay, so we've got to count them up first. So that is done with a tally chart, and I'm not going to explain that. That's in a previous video, but it is going to look something like this. So we have our shoe size column. We write down all the possible shoe sizes given from the data set, and then we start to count them. And we write the totals here, and it's these totals or frequencies that we are going to put into our bar chart. So really importantly, straight away, this is always going to go up the left-hand side. So when we start drawing our scale, we need to go up as high as 6, because 6 is the highest frequency that we have. Okay, now going along the bottom, or if you like the x-axis, I guess, then we need to make sure we have enough space for bars at all of these places. We're going to have one bar to represent each one of these. Those bars need to be evenly spaced out too. So here is what the bar chart is going to look like. So again, we had to go up as high as 6 because our highest data point, our frequency that was tallest, was 6. Okay, notice that we are going up by the same amount every time, and we're always starting from 0. So 0 to 2, and 2 to 4, and 4 to 6, and 6 to 8. It's all the same gap. Every one is 1 square. And if you start jumping and changing around or not starting from 0, you're going to get a wrong answer. Other things to say that are really important, that everything is evenly spaced out. Okay, it's exactly the same gap between all of the bars. In fact, in that 4.5 shoe size where there's 0, if there was a bar there, it would still be the same gap. And there's also a gap before we get to the bars from that axis on the left. This is important. You follow exactly the same rules. Your bars must be evenly spaced out, and your bars must be the same width. Every bar in this diagram has a width of 2. It's important they stay the same. Right, other things that are really important. Well, we have to write sort of labels for the axes. Okay, so it was shoe size. Otherwise, this could be meaningless to somebody looking at it. And on the left-hand side, this was the frequency. You could have written down or number of children. So don't forget all these basic principles when you are drawing your bar chart. Right, okay, I hope that's enough. I hope you can do your own bar charts now after following this video.